Are you voting for independence or not?
That's the question. And to help these voters and their fellow Scots answer it, Nicola Sturgeon has been setting out the economic case.
The UK economy is in long-term decline. The UK economic model is failing and failing badly. But in relation to an independent Scotland, people want to know, indeed, people have a right to know this. Can we do better? Do we know how to do it? And will it be worth it?
Her answer, emphatically yes. But there were questions about checks on the border, when a new currency could be launched, how an oil fund would work, and more. Is it not simply a fact that the first years, perhaps even the first decades of an independent Scotland, would require tax rises, spending cuts, vast and expensive borrowing, or a combination of all of those?
Is this an easy path for any country? No, but it is one that we are able, doing it this way, to guide through a sensible approach consistent with our values.
Scotland already has some of the building blocks of an independent state, a parliament for a start. This document attempts to sketch out the economic architecture, but opponents say it's still not enough.
I don't think any of the circumstances about Scotland being able to be part of a strong United Kingdom have changed in terms of the questions that need to be answered. People are desperate to know exactly what it is that independence would actually mean. This paper doesn't provide that.
This isn't a plan for change. It isn't a solution to the Tory-made crisis at the UK. It's a plan for yet more crisis, a doubling down of crisis from the SNP.
But what about those voters? How do they feel about the independence debate?
Economically, yes, there's going to be the upheaval, but every country that got its independence the first few years had its upheaval because they had to set up central bank, they had to set up all the institutions.
Brexit isn't done yet. We're still feeling the pain for that. And I think this is a terrible time to go for Indy VT. We've got inflation running at 10-11%. Imagine the Hadrian's Wall border crossing.
But do you not think that we possibly have resources? We have a lot of wind in Scotland. Can we use this? Can we generate more power? Can we sell this power?
We've heard the Saudi Arabia of renewables, the state-owned energy company. These are all things the Scottish Government could have done and the SNP said they wanted to do, and they just haven't done. Yeah. So how do we know that that's going to happen after independence as well?
But there's so many little things, and all they're asking you is, do you want to be independent or do you not? It's a yes or no question.
Yeah.
How difficult? That's a difficult thing to answer.
If they get a chance, because we are all waiting for the Supreme Court to rule on the legality of another referendum. James Cook, BBC News, Edinburgh.